Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me here today for another Pick a Card reading. For those of you who are new, welcome in. My name is Melissa, and for today's reading, we're going to be digging into your November 2020 general predictions. So this reading is just going to kind of hone in on what general events, energies, or people of the highest significance are going to be presented to you guys as you navigate your way through the month of November 2020. So I'm not going to be asking about anything specific like career or love. We're just going to kind of pull some cards and see what comes through for you guys. As always, keep in mind that this is a predictive reading. So when it comes to these predictive readings, just know that whatever card or crystal you guys select is representation of the energy that you're currently embodying right now. Okay, so if you're seeing something in your prediction and you're like, I don't really like that, just keep in mind that you have the free will to switch it up and course correct and change direction if you want to do so. These are also general readings, you guys, so keep that in mind as well. Any messages that don't resonate with you, just leave it behind. It's likely a message that was intended for someone else. Take what resonates with you, leave behind what doesn't. If you guys want to book a personal reading around your personal situation, all the details on how you can do so are linked in the description box down below. So for today's reading, we're going to be working with 4 piles. Starting here on the left, we have pile 1, which is this bumblebee jasper. Pile 2, this is a sacred geometry quartz. Pile 3 is this aqua obsidian sphere. And pile 4 is a rose quartz heart. So let's go ahead and take a minute to calm our energy, center yourselves. Think about the month of November and what's coming in for you. When you're feeling ready, go ahead and use the timestamps below to fast forward to your reading. Hey guys who chose pile 1, let's go ahead and see what is coming in for you guys as you navigate the month of November. So we have a whole stack that we're going to get for you today, but I want to start with your message. This is the Divine Feather Messenger, in case any of you guys were curious. I'll link it in the box below. So overall energy that's guiding you as you guys navigate the month of November is represented here by this chickadee. This says the time is right to release old patterns and energies. You are ready to embrace change. That's amazing energy, you guys, because what this is really telling me is that as you're navigating the month of November, you're ready to transition into something new. You're ready to release things that are no longer serving you and go ahead and move forward into something that's going to serve you in your highest good. We also have the talisman. You are destined to succeed. Okay, we have the Earth Guardian. This is the Knight of Pentacles. We have the Hermit. We have the Earth Alpha Female. And then we're going to pull this card last. This is your advice card. All right. I kind of want to do it like this. Sorry. I feel like symmetry is important. Okay, so group 1, November 2020. So like I was saying, the energy that's really driving you guys as you move through this month, it's all about embracing changes, releasing old patterns that are no longer serving you so that you can kind of grow and develop and navigate your energy towards something that's better. And I love that you guys also got this talisman energy because this is, I mean, the message here is very clear. Like, you are destined to succeed. It's like, you know, like the stars are aligning almost is what I'm hearing. And so like this change that's kind of inspiring you, or this inner knowing of like needing to change or release old patterns, I feel like this is divinely guided. You guys just know that it's time. And you know it's the right time, and you know that you're destined to succeed. And that's exactly what I'm seeing here with the messages from the tarot. So we start off your month here with the Earth Guardian. This is the Knight of Pentacles. I feel like for a lot of you guys, this is about slow movement forward. Knight of Pentacles is a very planful, practical, this is like a very well thought out person and a well thought out energy. For a few of you guys, this could be representation of an offer of something new, like someone else coming in and offering you like a new job, something along those lines, but it's something to do with your material realm. And I'm actually seeing a lot of grounded energy here because we've got Pentacles, and then we have the Hermit, which is associated with the sign of Virgo, which is in our signs. So there's a lot of earth energy in your reading. Maybe some of you guys are earth signs, but when you're starting off the month of November, you guys are very much in planning mode. It's like, okay, it's time to take baby steps forward, but the steps that you're taking, that you're planning, are very intentional, they're very purposeful, they're very well thought out, and they're all kind of put in place for a very specific, methodical reason of getting you toward whatever your end goal is, okay? So I feel like you guys are gonna be putting in a lot of work and really making sure you're being meticulous and paying attention to details as you start off your month of November, because you guys are really ready to move into this change. Now, in the middle of the month of November, we've got the Hermit energy. So this is about going within to kind of gain some inner wisdom on what it is that you're trying to do. So I do see you guys kind of withdrawing a little bit from the outside world as you navigate toward the middle of the month of November. And what's really catching my eye here about this Hermit is that he's like looking out, but he's here next to this fire. So it's like, I almost feel like you guys are needing to take a second in the middle of the month of November to kind of like detach from the world, go within, spend some time alone, and kind of reignite your passion and your drive to keep pushing yourself forward. You know, Hermit energy, it's an isolated energy, right? So I do feel like you guys are going to kind of be keeping to yourselves in the middle of November, but it's all done with an intention behind it. This is about like, I need to learn a lesson right now. I need to reflect on my progress. Maybe I need to reignite my passion for what I'm doing, find my spark again so that I'm ready to move forward. But as you emerge out of this, I see that you guys have leveled up. You're wiser, you've got more experience. This can even be about you guys kind of moving into this Knight of Pentacles energy and working in private, working in isolation, fine-tuning your craft in isolation. So it's not really like it doesn't feel like it's going to be a big month for you guys to be out like socializing and interacting with a lot of people. This very much feels like you're to yourself, okay? Now, as you close out the month of November, we've got the Earth Alpha Female, which is the Queen of Pentacles. So the reason that I say that you guys have leveled up here is because we go from the Knight to the Queen. And the Queen is the next step up from the Knight in terms of like thinking of the experience level and the hierarchy of the court cards in the tarot. So I definitely feel like this kind of introspective moment in the middle of November and all this hard work that you're putting in at the beginning of the month is going to allow you to emerge at the end of the month feeling more comfortable, more confident, more experienced, more grounded, and just feeling as though you've elevated yourself to a new level of success, if that makes sense, or a new level of experience. I think I said that already. So it's looking really positive for you guys. And the other thing I'm noticing here is we have a lot of green energy. So again, this has to do with grounding. And I feel like for a lot of you, this has to do with your material realm. So like your home life, career, finances, things of that nature. For a select few of you, I feel like this green energy can also be a representation of your heart chakra. So if this doesn't have to do with like money and finances for you guys, it definitely has to do with something around your heart space. Like you guys working really hard on this change, because this is a change that's meant to help you to move into a field that you love, something that really resonates more with your heart space, so that when you're putting in your efforts and working hard on it, it's something that doesn't even really feel like work because you're doing something that you love, if that makes sense. So let's take a look at your advice message from the Animal Spirit Oracle, and we have the Brown Bear Spirit. Take time out. I freaking love when this happens, you guys, because look, we have that Hermit right there. So a couple of different messages that I'm getting from this. So the first thing I'm really noticing about this brown bear is that he has his paw up, like back up, get off my space, right? So I definitely think that this reaffirms the message of the Hermit, you know, that it's okay for you guys. Oh my gosh, and I just realized they're both number 9s. That's nuts. So yeah, like this makes a lot of sense, you guys. Like the number 9 is when we're just getting to the edge of being able to close out a cycle or a pattern. Remember, this is about working to release old patterns. So that's just a really cool synchronicity that I'm seeing there. Whatever this is, you guys just need to like keep your eye on the prize, because you're almost through it. And this talisman is a circle, which is like completion. So anyway, I got a little distracted there, but I say all this to say, you know, the hermit and the brown bear spirit are kind of saying the same thing. And I feel like this brown bear is just kind of a piece of advice, affirmation, reassuring you that it is okay for you to say no to social events. It's okay for you to say no to other people. It's okay for you to kind of take your space that you need to take to be able to work through this energy as you move through the month. It's going to be really important that you kind of embrace that hibernation mode, right? Because bears hibernate. And also the other message I'm getting from this is that it's okay for you guys to take little breaks if you can feel your energy kind of burning out too, okay? And that could be, I mean, for some of you, I'm not really seeing that reflected here in the tarot cards, but maybe for a select few of you, this hermit energy is happening in the middle of the month so that you can kind of recharge your batteries a little bit. Like maybe you are working really hard and feeling burnt out. Again, that's a message just for a select few of you. I'm not seeing that for the collective, but it's just a friendly reminder for you that it's okay to set boundaries. It's okay to take a time out, take breaks if you need to, and really embrace that hermit energy when the time comes to embrace it. So you guys, this is looking really awesome. Please let me know what's coming in for you guys in November. What are some things you're working on? What is the pattern that you guys are trying to release? What are you moving into in the month of November? You guys definitely look like you have a plan. So let me know what that is in the comments. If you guys enjoyed the video, please be sure to give it a like, share, subscribe, hit the bell so you guys know when I'm uploading new content. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will catch you in the next video. Bye. Hey there, Pile 2. So if you guys chose the Sacred Geometry crystal, let's see what's coming in for you guys in the month of November of 2020. So overall energy we have is represented here by the Wren. This says, be bold and confident. Use all of your resources to create your dreams. Okay. Then we also have the element of air. Seek a union of mind and spirit. So off the bat for you guys, Pile 2, I do feel the month of November is certainly a month where you guys are working on building confidence. And it looks like, just based off the energies I'm seeing here, is you guys are kind of working toward a specific goal. So this could be something that is literally a dream of yours that you've been working on, or just some sort of goal that's really important to you in the month of November that you're going to be focusing in on. We also have the air energy. So this is the energy of Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Maybe some of you guys are air signs, or maybe there's an air sign involved in this situation. We're going to see here in a second. But this says seek a union of mind and spirit. So for a lot of you guys, what I'm getting is that whatever it is that you're working on, whatever goal you're trying to achieve, this needs to be something that's in alignment with how you feel spiritually. And it needs to be something where you can get your thoughts into alignment and maybe relax any sort of like negative thought patterns around this goal. I also think when it comes to air signs too, you know, the air energy, this is about confidence in communication, clarity of communication. And it's also just about having a very clear idea of like where you're going. So clarity is definitely of significance here as you guys are navigating the month of November. So let's get some more detail and see. So we have, I love when this happens. This is the Sky Alpha Male, which is the King of Swords, which is air signs. We've got the Empress here in the heart of the reading. And then we've got the Fire Alpha Female, which is the Queen of Wands here at the end of the month. Lots of court cards and people involved here. So maybe for some of you guys, this could be significant of different people in your space as you navigate the month of November. So be bold and confident. Use all of your resources to create your dreams. And then we had seek a union of mind and spirit. So what I'm seeing here is as you guys kick off the month of November with this Sky Alpha Male energy, I feel like this is you guys really getting clear and like a lot of clarity around what direction we're moving in and really stepping up into that leadership position to take charge of whatever it is. Sky Alpha Female, this is King of Swords. So this is going to be someone who is very kind of like neutral emotion, like when it comes to emotions, like he's more logic and reason over emotions and feelings. So you guys are kind of strategizing as you kick off the month. It's like, I got to figure out where I'm going and how I'm going to do it, and kind of like the black and white of the issue at hand, if that makes sense. So it's like, this isn't the part where you guys get to be creative and fun and kind of like do the inspiring stuff around whatever this venture is that you're working on. This is like where we get like the logic, the facts, like the logistics of things in place, so to speak. Now, this does also speak to seeking a union of mind and spirit. So it's possible that for some of you guys, there's an air sign that's helping you out as you kick off the month of November. So whatever goal it is that you guys are working on, whatever it is that you're trying to achieve in the month of November, you could have an air sign of significance or just somebody who kind of embodies this energy, assisting you with the logistics piece as you start the month of November. Now, as we get into the middle of the month, this is where the fun stuff starts to happen for you as you move through this project, or move through this energy. So we have the Empress here. So the Empress is all about giving birth to something. It's all about new ideas, creative inspiration. I also am seeing a lot of abundance coming in for you guys because I see her little bowl here. I love this deck. Her little doggy bowl is filled with just like gold and like jewels and just really rich, abundant energy happening for you guys in the middle of the month. For some of you guys, this could be a business venture or something that you've already kind of figuratively given birth to. Because I do see the two little babies in the background. So this could have to do with a select few of you if you've already kind of given birth to whatever this idea is. This is about you continuing to nurture what you already have. So you've kind of set some parameters at the beginning of the month. Some of the more kind of like blah logistics piece are out of the way. You've got your plan in place, your strategy in place, and now's the time where you get to nurture it and be a little bit more in your creative energy, if that makes sense. I feel like this is the time where you guys are going to be able to like have the most fun with this. And it is a nurturing energy as well. So there is an element of responsibility that comes along with this in the middle of the month of November, where it's like, okay, what are the things that I actually need to take care of here? I've got my logistics in place. Now, what do I need to actually follow up, nurture, and take care of in the middle of the month? Again, this card speaks to resources. So this could also be a person of significance for a few of you. Empress energy is like a very maternal, very nurturing energy. So this could be a feminine energy of significance in your space that's kind of helping to kind of mother you or guide you through whatever this is. But take what resonates for you. For a lot of you, I'm just picking up that this is the energy that you're shifting into yourself. Now we close out your month here with the Fire Alpha Female, which is the Queen of Wands. So I'm definitely feeling like, you guys set off the month to kind of work on your confidence and to work on leadership. And I do feel like you're ending the month feeling really confident and inspired and filled with passion about whatever it is that you guys are working on. Queen of Wands is a very confident woman or feminine energy, but it doesn't have to be. I'm just saying, it doesn't matter the gender. You guys get what I mean. But, Queen of Wands is a very confident energy, a very fiery energy, a very passionate energy, an excellent multitasker. For some of you guys, I'm seeing a lot of these little, like these different animals that are here on the wall behind her. Maybe you guys are multitasking through a lot of things at the end of the month, successfully juggling a lot while still keeping your mind clear. But I do see you guys closing out the month feeling really passionate, feeling really creatively inspired, very confident, and very much in your power. Leo, Sag, Aries energy here with this Fire Alpha Female as well. So there could be a fire sign of significance coming in to help you too. So let's take a look at your oracle. Ooh, okay, so we have the Flamingo Spirit. This says embrace the in-between. This is really interesting because your overall energy card of air talked about seeking a union of mind and spirit. And I am kind of seeing a little bit of duality with you guys this month, especially in the beginning portion of the month, really kind of moving from this, mindful, logical energy, and then flowing and flexing into this more spiritual, creative, nurturing kind of energy, passionate energy. And when I think of the flamingo spirit, embrace the in-between. So I think that whatever it is that you guys are building, whatever dream it is that you're going after this month, you're kind of in the building phase. You're going to have to kind of embrace flexing in between those roles, Yeah, you're going to be flexing in between and maybe wearing different hats, because that's kind of what it looks like to me. It's like we go from this hat to this hat to this hat, and they're all different types of personalities and energies. And so I think that's kind of what the flamingo spirit is saying. It's like being able to balance kind of this ability to flex and wear different types of hats on whatever it is that you're working on or moving through this month is going to be important. Flamingos also, I think they stand on one leg, right? So they're very balanced. It's like having one foot in one area and the other foot in another area, but still feeling like you're successful, still like you're being successful and being able to balance it all. Isn't there something about flamingos too that, do they change color? Don't they turn pink when they eat something specific, or when they're babies? Does that happen? I feel like that's a thing. If that is a thing, I think it is. I'm no Steve Irwin, but I try to know my animals. I feel like there's also a message around creativity with this flamingo spirit as well, because if that's the case, all right, like I really feel like that's the thing, that they turn more pink when they eat a certain type of food or whatever their diet is comprised of. So it's like being able to go from this more, I hate to say bland, but this energy is not bad. Like, this is needed. You got to have a plan. You got to have strategy. You got to use reason to get places, right? But I do think this is something about kind of flexing or flowing from that more logical kind of black and white, cut and dry energy into the more creative, pink, loving, nurturing, inspired energy, if that makes sense. So I would love to hear from you guys what it is that you're working on. Who are these people? Are these all symbolic to you? Or do you guys think that these are people that are in your life that are going to be helping you this month as you achieve your goal? Comment below. Let me know. Looks like you have a busy month ahead. If you guys enjoyed the video, please be sure to like, share, subscribe, hit the bell so you guys know when I'm uploading new content. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video. Bye. Hey guys. So if you guys picked pile 3, which was this gorgeous aqua obsidian sphere, let's dive in and see what is coming in for you in the month of November. So the first 2 cards I'm going to be sharing are your overall energy as you navigate the month. So for you, we have the magpie. Reevaluate your priorities. It is time to let go of what you no longer need. Ooh. And we have the wizard. Use your skills to aid others. That's cool. So I definitely am already getting the sense for you, pile 3, that this month you guys are kind of reevaluating something, okay? I don't know if something's gone wrong, maybe as you're coming into the month, or that might go wrong as you navigate through, but it's kind of like, okay, it's time for me to like reassess and release anything that's bringing me pain, or release anything that's bringing me down, and move forward. Okay, so it's like a month around, just like the card says, reevaluation, getting our priorities in line. And with this wizard, this says use your skills to aid others. So I'm wondering if some of you guys are like, right now, or as you navigate the month, you're kind of discovering your power, where it's like, maybe for some of you, you've been relying on other people to kind of help you, or build you up, or teach you a new skill, and you're kind of realizing like, I don't know that I really need that anymore. I'm powerful on my own, and now I'm able to lend my helping hand to others. But you guys are definitely being called to kind of release something this month, and also use your power to be able to assist those who need it. So let's see what else comes through. So we have the Ace of Earth, which is the Ace of Pentacles. We have the 5 of Sea, which is the 5 of Cups. Ooh, and then we have the Sun. I love this. Okay. Yeah, so I'm definitely seeing, especially at the very beginning of this month, pile 3, with this Ace of Pentacles, I get a strong sense that you guys are starting off the month in this reevaluation phase, okay? Like, because Ace of Pentacles, this is just like knowing that there's a potential. I feel like you guys know there's some sort of potential that's there for you, whether this is like a new job opportunity, business venture, something new that you want to plant and start. But I can feel that you guys are kind of maybe assessing whether or not this seed is going to be watered and nurtured by you, or if it's something that you need to kind of just say no thank you to right now. This opportunity could have to do with you guys helping others. I want to pull a clarifier on the Ace of Pentacles because I'm just curious about what this is about for you. But I'm definitely seeing and feeling that there's kind of some sort of realization that this opportunity is here for you, but like not knowing for sure if you want to move forward with it, okay? Let's just see though. What is this Ace of Earth for pile 3, group 3? What is this Ace of Earth for pile 3, group 3? Ooh, 10 of Earth. Yeah, okay, so you guys, this has to do with family. This has to do with family. It has to do with legacy. It has to do with like long-term commitments of some sort. So I think that whatever this opportunity is that's being presented to you, or whatever you're identifying as an opportunity, I feel like maybe the hesitation around this or the reevaluation of this, you're doing it because you want to make sure that it's not going to affect your long-term security and stability as an individual. Or for some of you guys, you probably have other people in your life that you're responsible for, like children or partners in your life that you live with. So you just want to make sure that your priorities are in line to be able to support your family or your personal situation for the long haul, okay? So I do kind of feel like there is a little bit of excitement around this opportunity when it's presented to you, because it does kind of seem like something that could benefit you guys long term, but it almost feels like as you navigate toward the middle of the month here with the 5 of Cups, the 5 of C, that something kind of disappointing happens with this. So maybe this opportunity is offered to you and you start to feel some excitement around it, and then there's something about it that doesn't come through for you. I kind of want to pull another. I just feel like I'm needing more info for you guys. Pile 3. I feel like pile 3s are always the most intense. What is this 5 of C in the middle of November for pile 3? Ooh, 7 of Fire. Okay. So I kind of feel with the 5 of Cups and then the 6 of Fire, the first thing that jumped into my mind was like something disappointing is going to happen here that I think might feel a little ego bruising for you in the middle of the month of November. So it's like this 5 of C with this energy here. You can see this cute little doggy. He's getting squirt in the eye by this clam, you know, so like I feel like there's a little bit of embarrassment around that. Like maybe people are watching you. This does feel like a work situation for a lot of you guys. Like maybe people are watching you and there's a lot of eyes on you. Maybe you guys are really well thought of at your workplace. It would kind of make sense with this wizard energy about, you know, using your skills to aid others. But there's something happening where it almost feels like there's egg on your face in the middle of the month of November. And it could be around whatever this potential opportunity is. But it's not the end of the world is what I'm getting here, because you're ending the month here with the Sun energy. And 5 of Cups, to be honest with you guys, sure, it's regretful, it's disappointing, but it's not always the end of the world. And especially with this, it's like, well, I got a little water in my eye and people saw it, which sucked, but it's okay because I'm still amazing. And that's kind of how I see you guys ending the month. Okay, so you're ending the month here with the energy of the Sun. So I feel like as you emerge the end of the month of November, there's a lot of clarity here coming in for you guys, a lot of positive energy, a lot of free energy where you guys are really confident and kind of standing on your own. So remember like how I was talking about like maybe you guys need to let go of any sort of like help or assistance that you're receiving because you're powerful on your own. So maybe you guys are really coming into your power at the end of the month of November with that Sun energy. Freeing yourself from any restrictions toward the ending of the month. For some of you, I feel like this event that happens in the middle of the month of November, having to do with other people or having people see you maybe fall a little bit. It's like it's giving you a sense of confidence to be able to like move on from that. I'm just seeing what else is hitting me. Yeah, I think you guys are just like releasing that energy as you move toward the ending of the month of November. Let's see, you also have an oracle card here. So we have the electric eel spirit. This says bring your ideas to life. So again, like when I think of the electric eel, I think of, you know, brain power. I think of like electricity, obviously, right? I think of like a lightning bolt, an aha moment, maybe a shock to the system. And maybe that's what this 5 of Cups energy was about for you. In the middle of the month, maybe this was about like, oh crap, like that sucked. Time for a wake-up call that whatever this is might not be serving me in my highest interest or my highest good anymore. So it provided you with the clarity that you needed to move forward. Maybe for some of you guys, you presented an idea to a group of people and it didn't go over so well. Maybe you did some sort of presentation to a group or tried to lead a group of people to bring something to life for the greater good, and something about it maybe went amiss. But it's like, I think you guys are coming to the realization, you know, toward the end of the month here that like, it's all okay. You know, you're standing in your power. You're in the energy of the sun. You've learned a lesson. The light has been shed on the situation. And I feel like you guys are kind of releasing it and just moving forward into much happier and more positive energy. Okay. I definitely think you guys are in some sort of like leadership position in the middle of the month with that 6 of Wands, just like the way that all of these little dogs are like looking up at this dog and like really kind of looking to them for aid and assistance. It's like, you know, you guys are definitely very powerful people who have a really high skill set in some area of significance, and that's coming through very strong in the month of November. And I definitely see you guys trying to lead people through that power in the middle of the month, but there is some sort of element of a mistake or disappointment or just something kind of not going 100% in your favor when it comes to this group energy. But yeah, again, I think you guys are just being guided to continue to communicate confidently, continue to stand in your power, you know, recover from whatever situations, you know, might be disappointing for you, release them, like the energy of the magpie, let it go. And don't be afraid or don't be confident to speak up, you know, and continue to have a voice on whatever platform this is or whatever circumstance this is for you. Very curious energy, pile 3. Please let me know what's going on for you in the month of November. Is this about a work situation for you? Are you guys in charge of people? Let me know in the comments. And yeah, let me know. What are you guys reprioritizing in November? What's kind of coming to mind for you? What parts of this resonated for you? If you guys enjoyed the video, please be sure to like and share, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell so you guys know when I'm uploading new content. I really appreciate you for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye. Hey guys, so if you chose the rose quartz crystal for pile 4, let's see what's coming in for you for the month of November. So your overall energy here is represented by the starling. This says, now is the time to get out into the world and connect in authentic ways. So maybe you guys have been spending a lot of time alone and you're going to be changing that in November. We have the energy of the moon. You will be guided through darkness. Ooh, okay. So I think you guys are probably going to be kind of moving through some new territory in the month of November. This is the message that I'm just getting from these 2 cards alone. And it might feel a little bit uncomfortable. Maybe for some of you guys, you're introverted or you're used to kind of doing things a certain way or navigating a specific routine. But I feel like you're going to be pushed this month to kind of get back out there and make some new connections, maybe make some new friends, be a little more social. But I definitely think that it's going to feel maybe a little uncertain or uncomfortable for you for some reason. Let's kind of see what else comes through. So we start off here with the Emperor. Then we have the Seven of Pentacles, which is the Seven of Earth in this deck. And then we have the King of Cups, which is the Sea Alpha Male. Sorry, you guys, if you heard that. I was just sipping water. I know that was gross. Okay. Group 4. So what I'm seeing here, you guys are starting off your month in this energy of the Emperor. This is a very fixed energy. This is a very controlled energy. This is very much an energy of like, I do things the way I want to do them when I want to do them. I feel like a lot of you guys, when you begin the month of November, are going to be kind of stuck in your ways when it comes to something in your life. And you may know that it's time for you to get out there and build connections with people, network with people, take whatever scenario is resonating most for you and apply it. So this could have to do with your social life, work, love life, anything that's coming to mind for you. But you guys are starting off the month, I feel, kind of trying to like manage or control or kind of keep things the way that you want them to be because they're comfortable for you and this is the way you like to do it. You know, Emperor energy, it can be a very stubborn energy. It's very fixed. It's like, you know, because the Emperor is the divine masculine as well. It's like this is somebody who is like, you know, a provider, a protector. They take care of things. Like they know what they want. They don't take any crap off of anybody, but they're not the most warm and fuzzy energy all the time, you guys. I have to be honest with you. So I do think there's a message here that's going to be hitting you. I think it's going to hit you especially like toward the middle to the ending of this month is like, it's time to kind of release this a little bit, loosen up and get out there and try to connect with people again, because this feels very stuffy to me. This is a very cute, sweet old dog, but this is giving me like you're being an old man or an old lady. Like you're kind of just being a hermit or you're just doing things in a very rigid manner. And I feel like that's just what's gotten comfortable for you, but you're going to be guided to kind of move out of that and kind of let your guard down and maybe connect with people, connect with different activities. There's just something here around like getting out here and kind of moving into a more authentic energy, kind of letting your guard down, okay? So in the middle of the month here, we've got the Seven of Earth, which is the Seven of Pentacles. It's kind of interesting. It's like this dog, and he is like trying to get at these little bunnies. But I feel like, you know, Seven of Pentacles is that energy of like reevaluation and assessment. So I think you guys are kind of slowly prying yourself out of this Emperor energy in the middle of the month of November, where it's like, okay, I've been putting in the effort. I've been putting in a lot of work. What's over the fence? What can I try to get to over the fence? You know what I mean? And how do I do it? And do I even want to do it? I'm just kind of rambling, but those are just kind of the words coming to my mind right now, you guys. But I definitely see that in the middle of the month, it's like you guys are having to kind of reassess your approach to something. And I do see that you are needing to make those connections there. Like you're seeing people or circumstances or an event or something that you know would probably benefit you if you would just put in the effort to jump over the fence. So in this case, I would like to think the dog does not have malicious intentions toward the bunnies. We're just going to go with that, even though he's probably going to chase after them if he jumps over the fence. But he's kind of deciding, like, is it worth it in a sense? I think for you guys, because you guys have this message about connecting in authentic ways, what I'm seeing here is that there is like a group setting or a social setting or just some sort of something with other people, other energies that you guys are kind of being guided to like put a little extra effort into. Okay, so like if you're in this very rigid energy, that's not always the most like warm and fuzzy, heartfelt energy that helps you to connect and build relationships with other people. And I think that in the middle of the month, you're kind of starting to like soften that up a little bit and realize like, okay, like I see the warm and fuzzy. I know I need to connect with it. I want to connect with it. Now I'm hanging here over this fence, kind of watching and trying to decide how I'm going to do it. Does that make sense? The number 555 on the timer just showed up when I was reading this to you. So you guys, I think that this is probably going to feel difficult for you to do because you're stuck in your ways here. But I do see that you're going to do it, because you round out the ending of the month here as the Sea Alpha male, which is the King of Cups. Totally different energy from this Emperor. Okay, so they're both kind of in their masculine energy. They're both masculines. Again, it doesn't matter your gender watching this, but the King of Cups is much more of he's a leader as well as the Emperor, but it's a much more compassionate leader. It's someone that people feel like they can emotionally connect with. They know that this person is going to take really good care of them. They know that they care about their needs. They care about them personally. So even if you guys like are watching this and this has to do with like a work scenario where you're like the boss, this is telling me that you're going to be able to like connect with people even in a more professional setting and still be able to be an effective leader while having a little bit more of a softness around you where people feel like they can trust you. And it's going to feel challenging. You know what I mean? With that moon energy, it says you'll be guided through darkness. And the moon a lot of times is about our fears and our illusions around things. Or even as this card says, like not really knowing the way, not really kind of seeing the light. But I definitely see that in the middle of the month, you guys are taking that moment to kind of figure out how you're going to get to the warm and fuzzies, so to speak. And you're going to figure it out because you end up here within this King of Cups energy, which it's a much softer and more compassionate energy to be in, where people are more drawn to you, you know? So let's see. From the animal spirit, we have the chameleon spirit, act as if. This is very interesting, you guys. So the chameleon spirit, act as if. So chameleons, you know, they blend into their surroundings. They can shapeshift. They can kind of, adapt in a way. You guys, I think, are being kind of guided to maybe use this as a strategy, you know? But I do think, you still have this message about getting out there and connecting in authentic ways. So I do think that there is a message here around you guys needing to make more of an effort to blend with a group of people or to blend into your surroundings a little bit better. And the way that you're going to do that, it almost seems like you kind of have to act as if you are that, even though you're not that right now, or you're not that yet, if that makes sense. This also could be, you guys, like if this doesn't have to do with you needing to kind of blend in a little bit better, I think that it could also just be a message around literally behaving in a way that you know is going to give you the result that you want. Act as if you already have the thing, and then the thing will come in for you. Okay, so like if your goal this month is to build more authentic connections with people or to get out in the world and have more authentic experiences, you have to kind of embody that energy. I think especially when it comes to relationships and things like that, like think about the type of relationship that you would want to have with someone, whether it's romantic, a friendship, a coworker relationship, right? If you had that type of relationship that you're looking for, how would you feel? How would you be behaving? What types of activities would you be doing? What kind of effort and energy would you be putting in if you already had that now? And I think that that is really the message behind this chameleon spirit. It just took me a second for it to hit. You guys are really being guided to act as if you already have the thing, be the thing, and then the thing comes to you. Does that make sense? And I do see that you guys are kind of shape-shifting. You're definitely transforming from this more rigid energy of the Emperor into this more soft and fun and kind of warm and fuzzy energy of the Sea Alpha male, the King of Cups. Very interesting, you guys. And I definitely will say, like, if you're more in this kind of Sea Alpha male, King of Cups energy, it is easier. This is the type of person that people want to connect with authentically, because they feel emotionally safe with them. Where this energy is very cold, sometimes it can be very standoffish. You can see this dog looks like he's on guard. He's on the defensive, where this one is like smiling. You know what I mean? Like, he's actually fluffy, like he's happy to see you. So, yeah. You guys are definitely shape-shifting. You're definitely moving from a more rigid, kind of strict energy into something a little softer toward the ending of the month. But I think it's what you want to do, because this is your overall energy. This is what's kind of navigating you. This is your driving force throughout the month. So it feels like you guys will be achieving the outcome that you're desiring for sure. So let me know, pile 4, what's going on with you this November? What are you trying to transform or shapeshift into? What's going on with your relationships? Drop me a comment below, let me know. If you guys enjoyed the video, please be sure to like, share, subscribe, hit the bell so you know when I'm uploading new content. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next reading. Bye.